Hey guys, I wanted to get on here today. I want to talk real quick about social media post I seen earlier. It's absolutely ridiculous. And what it is, a guy posted his first gobbler he ever got. He had shot some jakes from my understanding in years past, but never a longbeard. And he got a longbeard this morning. But he reaped it. In other words, he took a turkey fan off an existing turkey, and the turkey was 200 yards away. He crawled out in the field using that fan to block him and worked it back and forth and got that gobbler's attention. That gobbler wanted to fight. So that gobbler come running in from 200 yards. He popped up behind it, shot it at 10, 12 yards, whatever. So many people got on there and was chewing his butt up for it. It's like, that's not real turkey hunting. You didn't do nothing. You cheated to get that turkey, blah, blah, blah. Who in the hell are you to say what the next man done was wrong if it was legal? Because every state I've checked, other than maybe, I think there is like 3 states it's not. Don't quote me on that. But this man was legal when he done it, a fair chase, legal how he harvested it. He done what worked for him to get him a bird. Instead of congratulating him, you want to jump on him and dog him how he done it. Who needs anti-hunters when you have hunters that treat other hunters like crap because they don't agree with their method of take? I don't agree with crossbow shooters if you're not a handicap, but I don't knock nobody that shoots one. My dad's older in age. He don't want to pull back on one. I buy him a crossbow. It don't matter what I don't like, what I don't prefer to shoot with. I'm not gonna knock the man that does use one. He kills something with a crossbow, I'm gonna be just as happy for him as if he shot it with an old recurve bow. I shoot a compound. I don't shoot a recurve, just a stick and string. Stick and string guys could attack me for not shooting a real bow, in their opinion. All that is the dumbest crap I've ever heard. There's people out here, these leftists and liberals, that are trying to take our Second Amendment right to even own a firearm, much less use one for hunting. They're animal activists that are trying to stop us from hunting altogether. They don't even consider predators what they do to the ecosystem if they're not in check. I mean, there's so many angles us hunters and sportsmen, outdoorsmen, we get attacked on. The last place we need an attack coming from is on the inside from other hunters. So look, if you're one of those hunters that dogged the next man for how he done it, if he didn't use a spotlight, if he didn't shoot him in the night, if he didn't use the wrong caliber that was illegal in that state, if everything he done is ethical and sportsman, and most importantly legal, then who in the hell are you or any other body to say how that man feels his tag? We're in America, supposed to be the greatest country ever. If you don't agree with how someone does something, that's fine, but you don't have to dog them for it. Keep your opinion to yourself and scroll on. But this attack on hunters by supposed hunters is bullshit, and I wished it would stop. I know there's a lot of guys out there that feel the same as me, but I know there's a lot of you haters and trolls that feel opposite of me. And if you're any kind of an outdoorsman, do your job as a sportsman and outdoorsman and congratulate that hunter, regardless if you don't agree with it. If it was legal, so be it. I see kids afraid to post their first buck as a spike because people jump on there and he was too young and you should have waited, blah, blah, blah. Congratulate that young man, get him into the outdoors, and be thankful he's not right here with a phone stuck in a video game. Be thankful there may be the next generation that wants to hunt and wants to fish and provide for their family. I mean, this is all about, yeah, I hunt big mature deer, and yeah, I would be lying if I said antlers didn't matter. But the fun of the hunt is number one. And number two is providing for your family. If you're providing for them and you're doing it ethically and legally, who in the hell is anyone else to say something to us about it? Be proud to be an outdoorsman. Be proud to be a hunter. Be proud to be a sportsman. And quit tearing other hunters down for something you don't agree with. You know? Food plots, hunting over bait, blah, blah, blah. If it's legal and you're not gonna get in any trouble for it, you're making ethical kills, you're legal, you're doing what tickles your fancy, what makes you happy, what drives your heart rate when that old buck comes in or that big tom struts in. It don't matter if you sat against a tree and called him from 200 yards, if you went out 30 yards, flashed a fan, and he run into you at 200 yards. If it's legal, do it, enjoy it, and don't be ashamed to post it. Let's focus that energy on protecting our rights against the antis and against PETA and all them liberal leftist nuts. And if we're hunters, regardless how we're hunting, I dare you to take a stand and stick with me and the rest of the good outdoorsmen in this country that we all live in and make a stand to stop that crap. It is so sickening. Oh, I shot a nice little 8-pointer. He's not smart, he's not big, but I got him, or I needed the meat, or he'll fill the freezer, blah, blah. Be proud of it. You know, I started out hunting years ago. My first buck was a little old 4-point. And to this day, I've killed 140s and 50s, you know. I love it. I go after mature deer now. But to this day, that buck is still my favorite buck memory of all time. So be proud of what you harvest this year, whether it be a deer, a turkey, whatever, Jake, Tom, giant buck, small buck, what, at least you're in the outdoors doing what God created us to do. We've got canine teeth for a reason. Let's protect what's ours, stand together, and enjoy this great opportunity in this great land of the free that they're trying to take. Stand together, quit tearing each other down, and enjoy the great outdoors. You deserve it, and you owe it to yourself. Thank you. Catch y'all on the next one.